Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Metaphor. Today, I'm assuming we're gonna have a boss fight. But who knows? Oh, this is May.
Why do you dawdle? Did you get him?
A little bit.
We do not know why, but the lance.
Should we withdraw to retrieve it, or make our escape?
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one.
How's your shoulder?
At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation. If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
No.
It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions.
Please?
That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words.
Fuck you?
Say it!
I see your performance has come to an end, Juno.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Just a little bit.
Come on. He's ready to listen, so say it. You know there's something he needs to hear.
Okay. Prompting my words. The lance has fallen into Louisa's hands. We can no longer have a means to counter his attack. Challenge him to a duel. I challenge you to a duel.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge.
I really should probably have a better class for this.
I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hand.
Okay.
There needs to be a direct confrontation after all. As though it was fate all along.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary.
So excuse me, that's my god?
Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
He will save this country, who will triumph over evil, he who would be king in your stead. Save this country?
I am the hero.
I am the hero? Yes! I am the main
I
character.
hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guiaber.
I like your sword. Can I have it?
He who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia.
See, his shit was better.
Attack in any number. Wield any weapons.
Oh, is this not one-on-one?
Fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.
Oh, okay, cool. Assemble your party. So I want Juno in the party only for the fact that she would get more experience that way. And Hisme for stealing opportunities. We can swap her in, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Louis Squeerburn is a folly most cannot afford.
Wait, what?
We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have.
Okay,
Captain.
I thought your name was the same as your ship. Ending you is my purpose, apparently.
I will fulfill my purpose and cut you down, Luis.
A mission. An assigned purpose. An ideal borrowed. If you think that alone is equal to my will, then you have already failed.
How about I punch you in the dick?
This is our mission. Justice done.
You have no items. Okay, well.
Power of kings.
Yeah. Okay.
I will fight
Tiger Eruption. Okay. Weak physical? Oh, come on, you dick. It sounds so cool, though. Lower defense.
You hesitate.
Souls of kings.
I don't fucking hesitate. What are you talking about, weirdo?
It is your turn!
Crimson Moon? Ooh.
And give me your aid!
Okay, we can't do any of them. Severe, severe, medium, medium. I like the sound of that. And we might even charm them.
No. Summon!
Unwavering Blade, Concentrate, Thunder! Thunder!
Of lightning! This is strength!
Oh, don't be a soul-crying dick.
Accept my challenge.
My
I strike.
Ha! Suck it!
Cuba, we gotta do something about
Yeah,
all
I
this
know.
madness.
Just
Watch yourself.
switch her. Yeah, you for
The rest
you.
is up to
Taking
you.
center stage.
I'm all prepared.
Super Energy Ray. Should I? I don't know. It sounds too.
No.
Oh, but that will actually hit, right? All 4 times.
All right, let's go!
But it's weak. Huh. I mean, I guess it was still pretty good.
Let's combine our powers.
Significantly decrease. Severe. Is severe higher than extreme? Because extreme says to me more than severe, right? Where's my phone? Okay. I feel like I've definitely have looked this up before. So let's see. I don't need the temperature, thank you. It's 18 degrees out, American. Metaphor, extreme, better. Is severe or extreme better? I just discovered severe is greater than extreme. Okay. Okay. Sure, Dragon God it is.
Give it all you've got. Heed me.
Like, you threw my spear, you dick!
The enemy still stands.
Bear witness!
I do like your sword, though.
Accept my challenge.
That's a
I strike to kill!
Captain's hurt bad.
Give
Ah, no, I'm fine.
Some healing.
Oh,
The captain's on his last leg.
Now, the captain's fucking fine. Crimson Moon Sword Art.
let's do this! Let's do this!
Yeah, that's kind of fucking sick, though.
I die hard!
That was really strong, too. Hey, Juno, can you throw that at me? Thank you.
Go unused.
Thanks. Let's stay calm.
And then... I'm gonna slice her, I guess.
It's still up?
This is strength!
Is it?
I strike to kill! I strike
At least she was in the back row.
This is badly hurt.
Why aren't you using...
to kill!
That's
I
weird.
strike to kill!
Everyone okay? You gotta heal up.
So whatever that skill is doesn't take a full turn.
You're all hurt bad.
Take my fullest
Anyone
power.
get on healing
I
duty.
ask for your aid.
Get after it, love.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Nah, it's fine.
We gotta
Are you
do something
prepared?
about all those
Thunderstruck?
idiots.
Tougher than I
Watch
thought.
yourself. It's wizard. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not, actually. Where is... There.
Let's get some use out of this.
I'm grateful.
My thanks.
Probably could have ended it. Probably.
Bear witness!
But...
I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Hey, dodge me!
Ow!
I won't hold back!
Do. Oh, hit him with a Kamehameha!
Get him.
Let's do this!
Technically, that's more... Well, yeah, it's kind of both.
I underestimated you.
Yeah. Who would have thought? 4-on-1. That's a lot of experience points.
Good. 'Tis done.
Get sick, God lord. I don't know. I feel like I should put some into agility. It's not that much lower. It's 11 points lower. I mean, my endurance is shit, but then again, it's always shit. Maybe get these up to 40? No, we'll get this up to 30. How about that?
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
I shall strive to use this.
Even I had more to learn.
Tremble before me!
Anime.
Lord Luis, do not interfere! Oh.
This is why we don't hesitate!
You falter even now.
I know, right? Do it, Yufa! Yes!
Not enough, I'm afraid. Lord Luis! A fine blow. You've surprised me.
How are you talking? I had to have pierced the lug.
But why? Why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing.
What do you mean?
Oh, bye! Gallica, carry me! Oh, thank you, Stroll. He did it. It just points to like some random person in the crowd.
Did we do it?
No, maybe? Is he not the big bad? Is there gonna be a big bad?
At long last, 'tis done.
Like a bigger bad behind the big bad?
The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
Yo, like straight up though, didn't he say his last name was the ship's last name, or was that something else?
And I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance. Yes! It went down with him.
Maybe call it back?
This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with a lance, he'll realize its power in an instant.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up?
No, too late for that.
What do you mean,
It's
no?
already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Fuck him!
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say?
I don't know. But we have to get on stage, now. If we don't
It's
explain
like, look,
ourselves fast,
sure,
we'll never get a
we
chance
stabbed
to.
them with the lance, but...
Wait a minute! Hey!
Where'd the brothers go?
I know that face. Was that Louise? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
Allow me.
Who was that?
Lord Louis, no. He's dead. He's gone.
That was the spy dude,
Your
right?
Eminence, this was found off stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance. Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
You're absolutely certain?
I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
Huh. I thought that was going to be betrayal of some sort.
Louise, dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic.
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. It is as you say.
God above! How do you justify this?
Fuck him?
Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness. Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions.
She's like, oh, don't tell him that.
Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes. Traitor and kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
Maybe he's gonna get up, right?
I had not realized you were such an actor.
I don't think he's acting.
Or do you truly weep?
It's just hitting me now. We finally won.
We did not win. He did not have like 3 final forms.
Let's have a little composure.
Okay.
That explains why the songstress was so often with Louise, as well as these brave misfits.
The brothers just
I
fucked
understand.
off.
It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Luis. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course,
The Rock and this guy's like,
the Sanctus Church
no.
recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumphed today. In form and heart, you are a true knight.
I mean, we already knew that from her bonding, but yeah.
Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly.
She's just hungry.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes, as you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway.
Indeed. You may step down now.
So, he's not dead. Cloakman's in it with
Think you can
Louise.
just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or 3.
Okay, you want us to fight you? Hey, 3 ranks, really, for that? I finally needed my arch nemesis, Louise. This should break the prince's curse.
So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
Didn't you not hear the speech?
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much.
I mean, that wasn't really petty revenge, but sure.
Captain, do you not agree?
You want to tell him? It's time for the truth, I guess.
All right. It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
No, you speak the truth. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne. To break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead?
Nah, he's alive.
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
Good luck trying.
To be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis. Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However...
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet of Forden! It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside. And for his son! For his bloody, useless corpse of a son! What made you think his life was worth more?
Well, he hasn't killed anyone innocent yet.
Worth
So there you go.
I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
I mean, it did.
I myself...
If someone goes around murdering innocent people for any reason, their
sort of
life
person
is
this.
worthless.
But I want to see the future these people believe in.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise...
I mean, I kind of agree with you.
No. Their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Yeah, and got blood on the hands, killing innocent people, right?
I guess you really were watching out.
At least that was kind of implied. Maybe not.
I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sudden igniter experiments, and now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that don't feel right after you wake. So, we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh? I'll see you around, Lady Juna.
Bye.
Look, I'm not the smart one.
Relatable.
So I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life.
You can try to punch me. I'm pretty sure the King's Mac will protect me, though.
Damn it! Oh, Del, wait! Don't you wander off like that? You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
Never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all I could do.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right! That should have lifted the curse!
Okay, that was weird. My mic was being weird for a second. He's still very much asleep.
What's going on?
Mission accomplished.
The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's
Okay,
body.
one second. What's going on with my mic? All right, sorry about that. It looked like it was picking up audio. Maybe it's just I know the computer fan started just acting up a little bit, but that's usually doesn't get picked up. Anyways.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for now.
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Luis is dead.
Probably not.
It.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. Or something.
Or maybe he wasn't dead.
There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in Forden's hands.
Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else entirely?
But that would mean we killed an innocent person, wouldn't it?
Have you met him? Really? Did you not hear about the whole burning down, Stroll's parents having the prince assassinated? Innocent. Huh? Wrong person, sure. Innocent? We still cleaned up the word a little bit today if he's actually dead.
That bastard was no innocent.
Yeah.
He destroyed my home. He murdered the king.
I mean, it's not like he fed children to a human or something. That's different.
That's not why we were out to kill the chap, right?
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished nothing. Was it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt?
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another reason. If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to clear his name.
When she saw the formula, Rella did say it was only an outline, likely jotted from memory. But that could mean there wasn't a formula to begin with, just Luis's scratchwork, proof that he was looking for a way to prove his innocence.
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have?
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember?
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues. Yet... no. 'Tis odd. I believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit. The shame of my failure kept me silent on the rest.
So...
What? But just earlier,
okay.
Forden said...
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to.
Okay, so it was the church.
How
so Froden's the big bad?
No.
There's no way Louise is dead, okay? Just so we're clear. But Froden's behind all this?
Could Forden be the one behind
Forden, whatever?
Oh, I have no evidence to say otherwise.
You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire dashed...
That's alright, I was gonna burn down a church with Bridget,
Nay,
so...
but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities.
Okie dokie.
Sister, I should explain. All that fuss today was...
murder, but fun!
Is it safe for you to come to such a public place?
Probably not.
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Forden's satisfaction. Actually...
That's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember?
Yes. Suppose you're right.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the king's protective magic. But I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down.
It's technically me.
And that lance you presented. I take it that's why you went to Virga Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan. But at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex Forden. What kind of man he really is.
Because, well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance.
Me.
A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. We hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifex Forden? On Saint's Day of all days?
Yeah?
Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away.
That seems
I
right.
suppose. Have you ever heard if there was any truth
It's like,
to
oh,
that?
don't start.
Sorry. I don't mean to dance around it, so... It's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him?
Stab him.
With the Sanctist Church?
Burn it.
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy.
Heart attack?
Sister? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
Uh-huh.
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long
Or any alcohol if you're having like chest pains.
Together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday. I'll see you again soon.
Okay. It seems Juna wasn't able to get much out of Rella.
About that.
If Rella won't talk, then we have no choice but to pry the truth out of Forden tomorrow.
Let's rest.
I'm sure we got a lot on your mind, but I can tell you're tired. Let's rest up and get ready. All right.
That's Luis.
Yeah, no. He deserved to die. Okay. God damn it, okay? One, he killed Grease. Two, I mean, with the help of the king. But he deserved to die too at this point. Fucking... I have, like, no health. He had fucking Stroll's place, home burned down. Was gonna burn fucking your place down. I should have saved.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin.
Why are the
with
brothers
a few
here?
words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Yeah, I don't want to think what he was doing with it in private.
Celebration. A day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement. Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
I don't think that's your choice, my dude.
The race is already over.
Again, King Magic dude.
But a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority.
Oh, he's only 4 ranks higher than me.
Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
No. He would end the tournament here and
The
now.
tournament is just a
He's just
ploy.
going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient. But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
I know.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with.
Now he has me to compete with.
If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard! We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace!
No, you won't. Because I'll just start a war. What are you saying about hurting innocent people? I would only go after Forden.
The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance.
Yufa,
is
grab the lance.
unshakable.
Let's go.
Then I will stab him.
Reclaim the lance now.
Now? Are you out of your mind?
A little bit.
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
We have no choice? It is too dangerous, but we have no choice.
We have no choice.
If there really is no other way.
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
4.
His smuggler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is...
Yufa, call it back, can't you? Like, you haven't even tried with this one.
Assassins. Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Hey,
Baseless, is
I'm
it?
not desperate.
In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
You waste your breath. What do your words matter now? The royal family is gone. Luis is dead.
Hey, dog, maybe don't sound like a villain speaking like that right now.
Fit for the throne.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous! The Sanctifex is incapable.
Hey, remember that woman that fed children to a human?
Punishment to the disloyal. Judge these ruffians with your divine lance.
Yufa, call the violence back! Please!
The flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait, is that?
What? Hello? Louise?
You! Identify yourself!
Okay.
Who are you?
Well, he has blonde hair.
Festival.
Ooh.
Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
Luis? Impossible. How could you have survived?
Plot armor.
Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment.
That's not the lance, is it? Nope.
But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit, just like you.
Bye-bye.
This is the true lance.
You snake, Louis.
Takes a snake, no a steak. You guys both suck, so as far as I'm concerned.
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
Yee?
No. Impossible.
You can kill that one too, I don't really care.
Nothing to see here.
Oh, yeah, nothing to see.
Cancelled.
Del, Lord Luis is alive.
What's going on?
Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
A little bit. You came back to life?
You came back to life?
You believe me resurrected? Even if I could defy death, I care nothing for the prospect.
Okay.
How are you alive?
It wasn't his
Forden's own
attendant.
Confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
No! Zorba?
I thought we killed you. Bye-bye.
Back at the Grand Cathedral.
What the fuck happened to you, man?
To recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand. And the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact.
How?
Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this.
It went through him, didn't it?
I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that?
I knew you were a theater kid.
Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
Why'd you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us, ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
Nah. Honestly, I don't even know. I just don't know. It's in a village somewhere.
Please, spare us.
No!
I don't care.
Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctors break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
Okay, we'll save the kids at the very least.
No! Stop him!
What do you want me to do? I'm not gonna jump. Don't jump in front of it, I swear to God. Oh.
Out of the way!
What?
How are you doing that? Do you have an igniter?
Why?
Go! Run!
Come down.
Or at least to like the right or left. You don't have to run like straight back.
You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that!
This is just wrong!
It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two faltered.
Dal! Dal!
Fidelio!
Hey! Wake up!
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Stop talking, Del.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
I was expecting something bad to happen to one of them, like one of them dying. I wasn't sure which one.
Hey. Del? Del!
Pitiful. See what Brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis. That's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
Yeah, what happened to you?
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run.
Yeah, they'll probably want to blame
Come
us.
with us.
Shut up! What about Tell? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Shut!
I mean, we could probably carry him with us.
Make haste.
He's very tiny. No? Okay.
Oh, welcome back. It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave.
Oh, so you did
but
grab
they
him,
told
okay.
us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's all right. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Tell knew he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
Okay. You don't have to state it out loud like that.
Have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be...
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted. Guess that means it was someone other than Forden after all.
Well, the dude that did it was small, right?
Mastermind. Luis
It was
was
like
innocent of that crime.
shorter than fucking
Someone
Hulkenberg
must
when
have
she was a
casted our
teenager,
Forden's
yeah?
command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Damn it all!
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past, but that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
I'm assuming you're hallucinating.
Tell?
Or are you a force ghost?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis.
I don't think that's the
Bloody hell,
case.
I thought I...
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. I'm... Tell, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Tell...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready? Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
Oh, Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother. Oh, thou anguished traveler.
It's like, all right, cool it with the
Thy long
descriptors, lady.
have finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
What's left?
It's not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this choice. I've got to show him I've got
Shit, I'm trying to think of the ones that were on the list of synergies.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar.
I feel like we just
light
mentioned it
reveals
too
the
when we were looking at
king's
synergies
own
not
path.
recently either.
Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
Are we watching this? Like, are you just doing this out in the woods by yourself?
See you around, Dell.
Yo, that looks cool.
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Oh, so you just like passed out? Wait, you had an awakening while you were unconscious? That's not fair. Whenever I'm unconscious, I just have weird dreams. Oh, my controller went to sleep. Way to ruin the cutscene. Has it been that long since I touched the controller? Wow.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
Hi.
It's you lot from before.
It's actually like twice as many.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad.
It's got some problems. We're gonna try to fix some of those projects. Not projects, problems. Basilio, the badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor. Can I check out your archetype?
My God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Sanctifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
Yeah.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose a successor. But they need not share Forden's strength.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
Okay.
This girl? She is your plan?
She's very popular, right?
I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
See sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
That was a good burn.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament
We'll rig this fake tournament
turns in your favor.
Even so, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
I mean, to be fair. Okay, so she's gonna go in the running then?
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor.
Yeah, shows how much they care.
Rella, at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than
I mean,
it seems.
she's a popular healing saint,
Saint
right?
Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No, this can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Okay.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctist Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake. After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Frontrunner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
Where? I was like, I guess don't tell me where he's heading just because, like, I don't know, they torture us on my break. But at the same time, I know, like, in-game, Derek probably knows what the fuck's going on, but still, where is this fucking village? It's probably in the in-game wiki, right? We have to keep trying to break the curse, but we also need to get people to support the prince's claim to the throne. To move forward, we need to buy some time.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time.
Assassination? We just did that.
You use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
Am I?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty.
Like, can you show me the prince again? Because I don't think that's true. Isn't he, like, tan with, like, gray hair? Not a bad idea, I guess.
It's a bad idea.
I'm not. He's tanner than me, right? I mean, in real life, everyone's tanner than me. I'm fucking almost see-through, for Christ's sakes. But
Ardell was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations.
let's just fucking go get a Clamar's horns, glue them on the side of my head. No one will tell the difference.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of Elden blood.
Wait. Honestly, I don't really... I know we see the prince every time we go to a different day, but I'm having trouble picturing what he looks like. I do kind of keep forgetting he exists sometimes.
I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing.
I just said not a bad idea. I am the prince.
I am the prince. Was that believable?
No.
Even this doesn't get to you? Sometimes I worry about
I'm fucked.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my sword to this gambit.
Good. Then we declare ourselves.
Am I gonna get a
where
wig?
This announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Isn't the prince significantly tanner than me? Am I thinking of someone else?
Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished.
Airship?
Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
Okay. Don't die. Still working on your bonds.
Can we talk?
I have no clue what might happen in a situation like so. You know, once we're done for our preparation in the city, let's focus on tomorrow. But remember, the monks have their eyes out. Let's keep shopping to the Blue Sky Bridge. How about I don't and say we did? 1 second. Let's go to the wiki. People. Prince. Is that us? I guess he's not as tanned as I thought he was. Do I look like him? I don't think I do. I mean, in the flashback when he was under the tree, maybe it was just the shadow from the tree. I thought he was a lot like tanner than me. Whatever, that's fine. Sure, get me a silver or gray wig and I'll you know, dress the part. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye. I almost said had a great bridge.